You're looking for the best single-player games on PS5, not just popular ones, but games that are actually well-made. This list covers 10 titles known for their design, world-building, and overall experience. At number 10, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Released in 2016 by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment, this follows Nathan Drake coming out of retirement for one last expedition tied to a long-lost pirate treasure. The structure is built to feel continuous. There are no visible breaks between gameplay and story moments. Exploration includes climbing across large environments, using a rope system to move between surfaces, and solving environmental puzzles that are integrated into the level design rather than separated into isolated sections. Combat areas are designed with multiple entry points and vertical layers, allowing different approaches depending on positioning. Some sections open up into wider spaces where you can drive vehicles, search for collectibles, and approach objectives from different angles. Character interactions play out during gameplay, which adds context to missions without stopping the flow. The pacing alternates between quieter exploration segments and large set-piece moments like chases or collapsing environments, keeping the structure varied throughout the experience. At number 9, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Released in 2023 by Capcom, this is a complete remake built on modern systems while keeping the original structure. Players control Leon S. Kennedy navigating isolated villages, castles, and underground facilities while managing limited resources. The inventory uses a grid-based system where every item takes space, forcing constant decisions about what to carry. Enemy encounters are designed around pressure. Enemies surround, block paths, and use different attack patterns depending on the area. The remake introduces updated mechanics such as a parry system and improved movement, allowing more flexibility during encounters. Weapons can be upgraded through merchants, with options to improve handling, reload speed, and power. The pacing is structured carefully. Exploration sections allow players to gather items and understand the layout, followed by sudden combat-heavy sequences. Boss encounters introduce unique mechanics, often requiring players to identify weak points or use the environment. The game maintains tension by constantly changing scenarios and introducing new challenges over time. At number 8, God of War Ragnarok. Released in 2022 by Santa Monica Studio, this continues the Norse storyline of Kratos and Atreus. The game is structured around multiple interconnected realms, each designed with distinct environments, layouts, and activities. Progression involves unlocking new abilities and tools that allow access to previously unreachable areas, encouraging revisiting locations. Side content plays a major role. Favors include their own narratives, characters, and rewards, often expanding the world beyond the main storyline. Exploration includes environmental puzzles, hidden paths, and optional bosses. The game balances different types of gameplay, story-driven segments, exploration, and large-scale encounters. Boss fights are designed with multiple phases and mechanics that evolve during the fight. Equipment upgrades and skill trees allow players to customize how they approach different situations. The structure keeps switching between different gameplay elements, preventing repetition. At number 7, Returnal. Released in 2021 by Housemarque, this is built around the time loop system. Players control Selene, exploring a hostile alien planet where each death resets the environment. The world is procedurally generated, meaning room layouts, enemy placements, and items change every run. Progression is partly persistent. Certain tools and abilities remain unlocked, allowing access to new areas in later runs. The story is delivered through audio logs, environmental storytelling, and visual changes in the environment. Each area introduces new enemy types and hazards, requiring adaptation. The structure is designed around repetition, but each attempt provides new information, gradually improving performance. Boss encounters are divided into phases, each introducing new patterns. The game maintains tension by constantly changing scenarios and introducing new challenges. At number 6, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. Released in 2025 by Sandfall Interactive, this game combines turn-based combat with real-time input mechanics. During battles, players must time actions to increase effectiveness or reduce incoming damage. This system adds interaction beyond standard turn-based structures. The game features a party-based system, with each character having distinct abilities and roles. Progression allows customization of skills, equipment, and playstyle. The exploration includes solving environmental puzzles and discovering hidden areas. The visual design is stylized, focusing on artistic environments rather than realism. The structure encourages experimentation with different party combinations and strategies. The pacing alternates between exploration, story segments, and combat encounters, maintaining variety throughout. At number 5, Hollow Knight Silksong. Developed by Team Cherry, this expands on the original with a new protagonist and a larger interconnected world. The map design allows multiple routes, encouraging exploration and discovery. Progression is tied to unlocking movement abilities that open previously inaccessible areas. Environmental storytelling plays a key role. Locations, structures, and enemy placement provide context without direct explanation. Hidden areas, optional challenges, and collectibles are placed throughout the world, rewarding curiosity. The structure is non-linear, allowing players to choose different paths. Difficulty is consistent, with challenges designed around timing and precision. The game emphasizes exploration and mastery of movement mechanics. At number 4, Elden Ring. Released in 2022 by From Software, this is an open-world RPG designed with minimal guidance. Players explore a large map filled with dungeons, bosses, and hidden locations. The game does not force a specific path, allowing players to approach objectives in any order. The world includes dynamic elements such as day-night cycles and environmental hazards. Exploration is rewarded through equipment, upgrades, and discoveries. Character progression allows multiple builds, influencing how players interact with the game. The structure focuses on freedom, encouraging players to learn through exploration rather than direct instruction. Each region introduces new challenges and mechanics. At number 3, Lords of the Fallen. Released in 2023 by Hexworks, this introduces a dual realm system, Axiom and Umbral. Players can shift between these worlds, revealing hidden paths and changing the environment. Some areas are only accessible in one realm, requiring strategic use of the mechanic. The design integrates both realms into exploration and progression. Enemy encounters vary depending on the active realm. Checkpoints are limited, increasing tension during progression. The structure builds around layered environments, encouraging players to think about positioning and navigation rather than following a linear path. At number 2, Demon Souls. Released in 2020 for PS5, developed by Bluepoint Games in collaboration with Japan Studio, this is a remake of the original 2009 title. The game uses a hub system connecting multiple regions, each with distinct themes and mechanics. Players collect souls to level up and upgrade equipment. Losing progress on death adds risk to exploration. Each level is designed with specific challenges, traps, narrow paths, and enemy placement that require careful movement. The structure emphasizes learning through experience rather than direct guidance. And number 1, Bloodborne. Released in 2015 by From Software, this is set in a gothic world influenced by horror themes. The design focuses on interconnected environments, with shortcuts linking different areas. Progression is based on collecting blood echoes, used for leveling and upgrades. Weapons feature transformation modes, providing multiple ways to use the same equipment. The game uses environmental storytelling, revealing details through world design rather than direct explanation. The structure encourages continuous movement and engagement, with systems built around maintaining momentum. These games stand out because of how their systems are designed. Each one focuses on structure, progression, and world building in a way that keeps the experience consistent and engaging over time.